Mic test. Okay. Let me check. Mic test. Mic test. Okay. Good. Okay. So, going to continue survival in hell day 4. Alright. First order of business is to get rid of these leeches. When I launched the game, it said something about could not apply my video settings. I just restarted the game. May have to check with the drivers or something. So last game to recap. We made some bone infusion and some Mariqua Quassia Amara infusion. So the bone infusion does 3 fever, and the Quassia Amara does 10, I think. And the last time that I had recorded, I forgot to set the mic. Actually, I didn't forget to set the mic. What happened was I didn't know it was doing this, so I did literally 3 streams. So didn't check my audio. Because I have ANC headset, J-dubs, I have to go in manually to the audio and set it back because often OBS will drop it. I'm using OBS to stream. So, on that note, I had to test to make sure that my audio was working, and I'm going to start doing that at every start of every stream to make sure that my audio is working. Oh, you know, let's do this. So in the last video, in which I didn't have the audio working, attacked by natives in the night, I did alright. Got a green toad in our trap. Reset our trap. So much of the things that I was saying that I wanted to relay information to people that are playing this still, that are playing it for the first time, information that I wanted to relay to you guys, did not go through. So let me start off by first off saying I'm a pretty long time player. While I may have less hours than some of the other people, I started playing this kind of when it was still being developed. So a lot of the things that us players who were playing it during its development into a multiplayer game got to provide some feedback and input into things that were going on. And so because I had all that time and because I had done a lot, so the challenges, pretty much all the challenges I had beat. I even had record times on some of them. I won t-shirts. I've even got a postcard with a signature from the devs in Poland. I've got a dev t-shirt as well. So in the past, on this channel, I had videos up showing that stuff, and I used to have a video survival series called Green Hell Surviving the Hell. And I knew what I was doing pretty well in this game. There was not a lot that could really stop me from getting ahead, and I had a lot of high number days of survival saves. Look at that. That is a score if you ever find that. So that'll be right here in the bird nest set. We have the 3 of these. This little block here was never here before. I'm not sure what that's about. Anyway.
Thirsty.
It rained. We missed the rain that I was talking about. Not a big deal at all. Got this one's empty. Alright. Well, first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make some. I go up there, that cassava is still there. I'm going to turn this into cassava. While we still have the energy, I'm going to go ahead and start a fire. You don't really need to do this, but you know what? I might actually skip altogether starting the fire. If we've got some bananas back here, I'll probably just eat those. I've got other things I could be doing besides starting a fire. It's good to have a fire, but when it's not necessary, and you have everything that you wanted there. What's that? There's not a lot of point in making that, but I'm gonna go get that cassava. So you'll see me make a lot of mistakes now that I'm back. I haven't played in a long time. I'm not going to pretend to be an expert because it's hard to be an expert in this game. So much has changed. Every time you think you got something down pat, things change. And whereas some people survive a really long time in this game, and they'll say that they're good at it, they only survive a long time in the game because they will stay in one area. They'll build tons of armor, and it's usually like the metal armor. They'll spend hours and hours making all this armor, and then they'll just sit in one spot and camp over and over again and only get the bare essentials to survive. And while that's survival, that's not really being good at the game. That's being crafty and basically just hanging about. Back when the game was, before it was multiplayer and armor was added, we had this guy, and I won't say his name, but he was basically saying, oh, the game's so easy, there's nothing to do, all this stuff, there's so much food, yada yada yada, blah 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 blah. But what he had done was he had camped out in a cave with metal armor, and he was literally just hanging about in the cave because the cave had a oasis in front of it that he could just drink from to get his water, and he only had to go out to like kill like a lizard or a snake or something in front of the cave and get a banana from the tree which is right next to the cave, and that was it. And he was complaining that the game was too easy when he had made the game too easy by making the absolute best armor that he could and then just camping in the same spot and doing nothing. If that's how you want to play, that's fine, but you should never consider yourself an expert at the game if that's how you play, because you're not really playing the game, are you? You're just
God, I'm thirsty.
Playing the game conveniently. And that's not... If you want to be good at this game, and you want to call yourself an expert at this game, you need to beat story, you need to beat all the endings, And you probably need to know what every plant is and know all the shortcuts and how to survive every attack and the various ways of surviving those attacks. And the thing is the truth is there's really no one that is an expert at this game, because to do something, they say to be an expert, you have to do it 10,000 times. People that have done something 10,000 times, they'll say, okay, they're expert. But because this game has been updated so many times and so many different mechanics have changed, no one is an expert at it. There's so many things that have little tiny things that have been changed that every time you play this game, you can honestly say you have a different experience. Like if I was to camp here, and I could camp here for days on end, eventually I'm going to make a mistake, and it's probably going to end the game for me. And in my opinion, that's what should happen, because that's real. You make mistakes like that; they cost you your life in a survival situation. So, but that's my little rant about people talking about how easy this game is and how there's so much food. The thing about it is the real Amazon rainforest, if you do any research on the outside of this, it's like that. The problem is that there's so many different species of foods and fruits and plants that they're still trying to figure out when they see plants, rather it's the same plant that they thought was healthy or a different plant. And so you're surrounded by lots of foods, but the problem is you don't know what you can actually eat, because there's so many species of plants that can mimic the other plants. And that's true even outside of the Amazon rainforest. There are so many plants that look identical to plants that you should be able to eat. And that's the reason why most survival books and stuff, survivalists will tell you don't eat plants when you're in the wild unless you really know your stuff, because there's a lot of them that look identical. And a really good example is wild carrot and water hemlock. You have you have wild carrot. So if you have wild carrot and you have hemlock in the same area, and you mistake wild carrot, and you have hemlock. There's a story about some men who they thought they had wild carrot, and they were going to boil it and make a soup. Well, the problem is if you boil hemlock, it concentrates the poison. It's already poisonous enough where just a spoonful of that stuff can easily take down multiple people. Just a spoonful. Um, and so that's the reason why it's vitally important. And there's very, very subtle differences between the water hemlock plant and wild carrot. You have to really know your stuff. If you don't know your stuff, you make that mistake. Or say you knew your stuff, and you forget, and you say, okay, one has the black little dots on it, and one doesn't. What if you're wrong? You make that mistake. That's a mistake you have to bet your life on. They only have one water, and some of them are over to the water collector. But anyway, that's my little rant. There's a lot of food, but that's what makes it easy. You know what you're doing. You know what those different types of foods are. I just really enjoy playing this game. The game is really quite beautiful in the current setting it's in, and it's one of the very few games that are like this. You actually have a place that actually really exists in a video game. You have multiple ways of actually starting real fires. You have actual survival tools. One of the things that I had actually suggested, and they didn't like the idea, was crafting, actually crafting your tools, like forming axe heads and things like that. Yeah, it would have took a lot longer, but it would have made it a lot more in-depth survival. They threw those ideas out. They threw a lot of ideas out, and they also had told us no guns in the game. There won't be any guns in the game. And then later on, they turned around and they said, okay, well, actually, there's going to be a blowgun, so now you can make a blowgun. That's one thing. I think I made one time. I don't really recall that one to say. These are the dead carcasses in green hell. That'll get you bones and maggots. I don't recall what was said in those past videos that you guys actually heard because I may not have been working. But maggots are a good way to survive a wound because you can use those. If you have an infected wound, you can put the maggots on it and they'll eat the infection and then you can bandage over it. You have to be watchful of the injured. You have to be watchful and know when to actually put the bandage on. I'm looking for that cassava. We've got Americosia here. I don't want that. These are Banisteriopsis. Happy. That's part of the storyline. I've heard that they actually have mods for this game now, but I don't know if those are approved mods because last I had remembered, the devs said that they were not going to be allowing mods, and anybody who had talked about how they could make them or implement them, I had actually seen a guy banned for that, so he was told not to talk about it. Yeah, I know he's still thirsty, but I want to see if I can find. That'll work right there. This is one of the few games that I can actually play in first person. And even then, sometimes it makes me motion sick. So yeah, this is what I was. Not quite cassava, but it'll work. We are flat, bone dry, water. So I'm going to. They're both empty. Drink it up. And that's regular water. I'd rather not drink it, but still. Originally, there was no, are you sure you want to destroy? It was literally just destroy it. Sometimes you accidentally destroy the stuff you wanted to eat. I think I made bone armor last time. Yeah, I did. I don't have it actually visible. So I do have a set of armor. Better go ahead and drink this. And I'm gonna just we don't need that. Just keep that there. I had mentioned, I don't remember if I had mentioned this in the video that I had sound in or not, but Cage 484. I used to watch his videos when he was playing Green Hell, and he made like that whole area behind Drug Camp like into like a hotel area. I wanted to give credit where credit was due. I mentioned him, but I don't remember if I actually mentioned him. One that actually had the audio. Got some boiled water here. So originally they were going to disable this. They said it's a bit of an exploit, but it's really not, because if you think about it, you would be able to easily pick up stuff and carry it over to the fire. The problem is that a lot of people were using this to carry a lot more logs than what you should be allowed to carry. I think they patched some of that, though. You can't do that with everything, with certain things. So they kept this in so you could carry bowls and stuff. Not really an exploit. Carrying with your hands. I'm gonna get one more bowl of water. I may not even do that, actually. I was gonna drink another bowl, but I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna fill up one of my vitamins. The gun. I remember tuning into Cage's video one time and he was talking about duping one of the Bidens. And I don't remember if they had added it and removed it, or he wanted them to add it and then they added it and then they removed it. I don't remember so long, but that dude's a good guy. Pretty cool to watch on YouTube. Another guy that I like to catch a video from sometimes that I'm subscribed to is Game Edge. I really like watching his gameplay. And another one that I'm going to mention because he's been there for a long time. He was not there quite as long as I was, but he came in I want to say it was slightly before multiplayer dropped or slightly after, and he had these story videos that he would create, and it was real cool. But he still plays Green Hell sometimes. His name is Unkempt Gamer, and he's a good dude. I always wanted to do a collab with him on this game. We just never got around to it. I think it was either he was playing and I wasn't, or I was playing and he wasn't. So one of the things that I'm going to go get today in the game is I'm going to go get the metal vitamin so that I can have that as an option, and it'll show people where it's at if you never played the game. It's a little trick this way, and I don't really 100% remember exactly that it is the way that I think it is, but I'm gonna go get our energy up. I'd like to have a little more energy than that. We'll lead on the go. I'll leave this here. And actually, I've got an idea. I've got a real quick idea. Some energy. Some of you guys may not know this little tidbit. Don't do this unless you really need it. I'm doing this to show you because I know where to get this stuff and it's easy for me to grab if it's available. These right here. When you do see them and you're going to pick them, pick all of them because they will respawn randomly. Next time I come here, it may not be here, but it'll be sometime else. Sometimes on these you can get a Brazilian nut. Let's see. Anyway, even if these are by themselves, they'll give you some good energy. These are good to use in the raft building competition, the challenge. So basically, this is going to be essentially like a Red Bull right off the fire. It'll give me a little bit of carbs too. Red Bull. That's not the ideal energy that I would like to have, but let's do one more. I'm gonna be thorough this time. I don't want any shenanigans. No shenanigans. I'm gonna do my best to make sure that I have the best chances. Start by not throwing this in. So in some of my uploads, I see that some of you guys really enjoyed watching me getting eaten by. Oh, this one has 2 sips. This one. Last time it didn't have that. We're full. That's good. Take this. We'll leave it. What we'll do is we have a means to gather water if it rains. Just quickly get a drink. And we're gonna go to the smart route. That's the best chance of survival. See what our spear is. These are not the best for survival. Go ahead and drop. We do. So here is what we're gonna do. Another stone blade. Just throw that down for now. Use that right now. Switch over to that. Dang, these are all big trees. I wanted a little one. This might work. Try to avoid grabbing logs if I can. Sometimes these only give you one. That I do need right now. That's what I'm doing to get the food. I need it. Best chances for successful. Hang on, my computer stuff. We've got armor, we've got the tobacco bandage, we've got normal bandages, got something to drink out of, got bones if we need them. I'm keeping those because I'm going to make another set of armor. Probably not any point in keeping these on me though, because I think they don't despawn on the ground. I'm going to go throw them down on the fire. We're missing out on some water here, but I mean, I'm maxed on that. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave this turtle shell back underneath the fire the water filter. So between this and the rain, we'll have something to drink when we come back. So these 2 sticks over here. Right about these, so they don't just spawn. They don't start to deteriorate until you actually make them anything. So there's new weeks here. Throw down this old one. Put this one here. Make a stronger stone spear. Open that craft rock because I want to order these right. So I want the stone spear in the first slot. This one there. That was fine. It's 48%. This is 54. These are 49. I'd like to be 50 or above, but we'll make do. We're prepared for success. So today's mission is go get that Biden. I think I already got the sun ring over there. There's another turtle. I hate to do this, but I'm gonna go ahead and do it because he may not be here next time. My mouse is a little funky. I have to push it in the right exact spot. We'll take that for sanity later. Keep moving. Another score with a bird egg in it. Let's take that. Look at all these toads and stuff. So we'll just take them. I'm going to be very, very careful. I don't remember the exact rate. That you don't want to get into, but if you can get close enough, you can get in. I don't remember how to do that, so I'm not going to just get too close if I can help it. But I do want this cassava bowl. It won't expire before we get back. So. Inventory Tetris is always fun. Do need some more rock. And we're already too heavy. I don't like that. Sitting duck right now. It's not good. So for this. My mouse is being fickle. Drink that. Drink that. I wanted these anyway for the cups. These are quite heavy. Eat this. So now we're below weight. Be really careful here. So
But what I'm going to do, we don't need all these on us, so I'll just leave these out to gather water. We'll come back by here on our way back and have a drink. We have this on us. There's no point in carrying all that. So I want to keep that for the fire. So 43. I think, I'm going to be honest, I don't remember how much that metal binding weighs, but we're not going to fill it up with water right now. So these will get rid of parasites and also provide hydration. So you don't have to worry about dehydration as long as you take care of your needs. I'm going to slow down picking stuff up. This would probably be good to have, but I'm going to leave it. And I'm just going to slowly, carefully walk along here. Insomnia is not a big deal because you can take extended periods of time if you need to get rid of it. And this is why we're walking slow. See him? He wouldn't even know he was there. I could kill him, which would give me 1 meat, but then it would weigh me down. So I'm going to leave him. Just remember he's there. Take mental note. I'd like to pick this, but by the time we get back, it won't be any good. I'm going to show you that cave that I was talking about where that guy was camping. There's a little oasis there. You just gotta really watch it here. He likes to be rattlesnakes. So the cave that he was camping out in was right in here. And back then the natives couldn't even get in there. And as you can see, it's pretty fertile. We got this meat here, that meat there, a bowl to cook on, water. Even though it's unsafe to drink, back then you could actually drink it like a stick. Most of the time, I should say. Put that there. Okay, so since the normal spear may not work, I'm going to switch to a weaker spear. I'm just going to keep on. I hear something. What is that? Oh, okay. Is he still coming? He doesn't see me, I don't think. I do need to kill him in order to get by there, but with the way Green Hill's been with these spears, let's just try it. Let's just see. Let's just try it. It's gonna be a headshot. Right. Totally missed it. That could be really, really bad.
Fuck off me!
I hear something else too. Gotta be careful because there's natives over here too. As much as I want to keep this meat, I don't think I can. I'm just too weighed down. What is this? Throw down these rocks. I'll go ahead and wash. And I don't think he wanted me. I think the armor took the hit. That's crazy that he detected me from so far away. That is brand new too. You couldn't get seen from that far away. That was crazy. I didn't even go up there, basically. He came down and he was... Yeah, it's worrisome when you do this now because... and there's my stone spirits back, so... But now we're way down again. Damn it. Let's drop these bones. How much does this get off away? Go ahead and eat this egg. Eat that for energy. We'll just throw down the cane toad meat. I can't do anything with it right now. I really don't want to throw down the cassava. If I leave now, try to come back, he'll probably respawn before I get out of here. I don't want to do that, so I'm going to press on. Being careful where I step because of him. So this is a puma spawn up here. Usually he's not. Look at this, there's another one. We got 10 ropes, we don't need any more of that. I'm gonna go ahead and kill him. Regardless, I don't want to leave him like that, but at the same time I don't want to be walking through here with that many rattlesnakes still alive. So I just take a step, stop, take a step, stop. There's a... I've camped here before, I've built stuff here, but... It used to be easy to camp in this area, but they've got these big cats now where, man, you get one encounter with them and that's pretty much it. Matter of fact, I'm gonna check my armor. 22, 29, 38, 32. I can get some better armor when we get back to camp. We can focus on that, because that can be bad news. Gotta really start being careful. Notice though, I got him with a weak spear when I threw my normal spear and seemed almost to completely miss him. So here's our third bird nest. This was a bug I actually recorded. You could get an egg from this nest. And it would just keep giving you egg after egg after egg after egg. I had like 50 eggs here. Somewhere I've got a video of it from back then. So we'll need this energy. Basically surrounded by big cat spawns right now, but so it's all still here. Okay, there's the grappling hook. You're kidding, did they move it? There it is. That's what I was after. How much does this thing weigh? Empty. I'm still 1 overweight. Man, I would have liked to have not have eaten that egg. So how much do these stacks of feathers weigh? If I really can get more of these. Just get rid of 1 stack and see. They weigh 0.3 each, so get rid of those. Get rid of that.
Oh!
What did I just eat? Uh, Mr. Snail. I didn't mean to do that. But we're below weight now, and we can head back. It's nice, I gotta be careful. I could go down that way, but there's not really anything that I'm willing to press my luck for to go down that way right now. There's a trap, and I do like that trap, but no. Isn't the Mr. Snail, but so here's some more of these mushrooms. We'll go ahead and eat them right off the tree. We're not going to be back this way for a while. It'll be beneficial. Hopefully that fire burned out and we won't have natives at our base. Trying not to eat that raw meat. And 5 of those were already at full health, energy. Better slow them down. So these snake spawns are kind of new too. They didn't always spawn in these areas. There might be one. It's a shame to have to pass up all this meat that I've got here. I'm not going to be a sitting duck on the way back. I think we may have passed a few rattlesnakes on the way. So we don't want to get seen by these guys. But that's where you get your weapon rack over there. Don't want to be seen by them until we're ready. We just want to go back home. Yeah, I could go this way. I'm gonna go back the way I came. There's critter. Sometimes rattly boys like to be in this area. I used to know all the spawns, but they seem to sort of random spawn now, which is a lot better. It's a lot more realistic. I had suggested that to him for a while, but there's another cassava. We don't need that right now. Now we're lower on the hill than we were before, so we really gotta watch our step. It's not the same place we came from. So here's a big mushroom tree, so he's around here. We'll go that way. To avoid him. Just listening for a rattle. Once you become more accustomed and know where things are at, you can kind of run. But it's really a bad idea to try to run. So here we are at our drink bowls. I'm gonna leave these here. I can always just come right back over here and grab them. No more energy mushrooms. We're gonna go to sleep when we get back. Thought I heard something. Yeah, I used to have this all down to science. I could almost sense when I was gonna run into something, but A lot has changed, so that makes it interesting. So we're back and we're alive. We've got a nice new Biden, and we've got a grappling hook, which means we can get into areas that we never could before. Probably didn't need to pick those because they may not be there next time, so we'll still be good tomorrow, I think. Check and see if he's under the trap. Yeah, he got caught. That's a good catch. I like that. Take him out of there. Destroy. Reset our trap. Cane toad are good to catch because they provide energy, just like iguana. I'm gonna leave him in the trap. Don't know where it's down. Fire burned out, which is good. That means natives are less likely to be here. I'm way down again, but that's okay. We can drop some stuff off here. That one. And we'll take. This is probably full. We're able to get us some cassava going. We're still good. Can't add it, I think, unless it's cooking. What time is it? I don't know if it's worth it because, yeah, it's already 1 o'clock. We just gotta go to bed. There's no point in cooking tonight. Get a good night's sleep and get rid of this insomnia. Boom. Little drop in health, but for the most part, we still have good stuff. Yeah, we lost one meat, but we still got 3 minutes to pick the other one, so we gotta harvest. Good. Fire going. It would help if I didn't do that. I think I'm short a couple of sticks. Take too long to do that. I'm not gonna piddle around. Let's just cut down this tree. I did not want to do that, but since we did that anyway, that's kind of a good thing, because now I can make a fireboard, which is one of the many ways of fire. How did all this... We got 4 long sticks. What? I already had enough long stick and not enough short. Small stick, whatever you call it. I just thought I didn't have enough long stick because it wouldn't let me cut them. And I've got all these, and I've got all this. We got plenty to start a fire. This.
Come on. Come on.
See what else we got. Now I can cook my cassava. These are empty, but it ain't no thing but a chicken wing. We'll fill this with dirty water. Wait. It's been a while. I'll fill that with dirty water so I can easily just fill some cups. Big cat meat. On the fire you go. Let's have a quick mushroom soup. How long we got left on that egg? 4 days. That's good travel food right there. Have to remember that. Find eggs so travel. These were energy mushrooms, so good. Go ahead and tarnish them. That mouse thing is really getting on my nerves. I have to click in the exact right spot. Or click some goofy. Click, clicky. Click them. So we'll get that off the fire immediately and cook our big cat so it doesn't go to waste. Larva's cooked, pineapple needed to be cooked. That. I'll save that one for later. Keep this in the mace in the hole for the proteins and the fat. I could fill this up with purified water. I might actually do that. But it's easier to just use this to fill up all your soup bowls instead of trying to. A lot of people will just carry this and get rid of these two things. You can do that too. But if you lose this, you don't get another. Go ahead and prepare another soup. I'm watching my back because natives already attacked once. It's day, fire's going. They could attack again. Big cat is cooked. Now, I'd like to put this in a storage box. Let me see if I can get the, that's something I forgot to do with. Ah, I meant to hit tab. Drop it. I need to make a mud mixer because I need to make a new box, which I'm not so sure that I want to do because I didn't want to stay here very long. I just wanted to get my character going and then leave. So I can find a better area somewhere that I actually want to stay in. But you could do this as always. Go find another one of those. Look, here's another one. We don't need that. You don't have any more room for it. So another cassava. What in tarnation? If you're wondering how you flip these, because some people don't know, just click them, and then while you're holding it, right click. there's the storage box. But like I said, I don't really want a storage box right now. We've got stuff to make more tools. I'm gonna make some more tools, and then this little dude here, we'll go ahead and take him since we have 2 soup bowls now. We got water in that one, no water in this one. We'll put this one in that one, and this one in that one. If I knew I was gonna be here longer, I'd make a little fire stand. Have 2 more little areas for turtle shells and gather more turtle shells, but I don't plan on being in this area very long. Once I get set up. Keep this thing full of dirty water because even if I need to take a drink, if I need to take a drink, I'm going to get 2 parasites, but at least it's going to be on me and I'll have to be near a water source. Get out of here, bird. And we do have this fish. And we'll keep his bones on us for I like it when you get these fillets. These little fish fillets. Get these big meats off the fire so they don't burn. I wanted to hunt some more capybara, and those weigh a lot, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave these empty bidons here. It's got clean water. Don't really want to do that. He sounded like he was a lot bigger than what he was for a second. I want the soup. At least one of these small soup bowls on the fire. Because not everything I want to make is going to be a big soup bowl. Cane toad meat and stuff. This is gonna last for a little while. We could move on this. This is something used for travel. I think this one's, so could leave that one empty. That's a little bit less weight. But I'm gonna go now and get a cappy. Use their bones to make some more armor. I could use him, but it's going to be such a low set of armor, it's not even worth wearing. I mean, it's probably better than bone armor, but I want to keep advancing. Those aren't plentiful like bones are. It's usually just good. Hey, Cappy. That was right in the face. Come on now. Don't pick my spear. Where'd he go? Again. Right in the face, too. I'm looking for him out, man. I guess I have to try to get a kill shot on another one. Yeah, where'd the one go that took my spear? They used to run off, die, and then you'd be able to retrieve your spear from them. Nope. The dev told me he liked my idea of blood trails, but he never did implement it. Oh, I completely missed that. Way off. Okay, so now we're defenseless with no cappy. Let's see if I can get him with a bow, maybe. I need to at least get a cap. I'm not gonna get eaten sitting right here, so I'm gonna chill for a second. It's unlikely the natives are gonna come over here. Ready? Got him. I've got a video that I made of bow kill compilation where I was up on that waterfall sniping Cappy. Really far away, you can barely even see the capybara. I could take some of these mice too. It's a good. Don't eat these. I'll show it again so you know. Don't eat these. You can eat them if you want to get the puking achievement and be really sick. But don't eat them. Now this is really cool. This is called Heart of Palm. They actually have these in the rainforest. It's one of the things that they'll show you during like Peruvian jungle survival. You can cut these down. In the inside of these, in the center, called Heart of Palm, and you can actually eat that. That's actually real. That is a thing. I could have probably taken 2 Cappy, but let's just not push our luck. So I get over here and there's a native who's weighed down. I'll throw everything down real fast. This is gonna move, so I probably want to cut it down, but I'm gonna wait. What I'm looking for is banana leaves. So when I left those coconut shells over there, those coconut heads, that's a little stop off point. Anytime I'm coming through, if my character's thirsty, I can just stop in there and get a drink. I advise you make a couple of those throughout areas that you're going to be in, because you may move away from an area, come back and be like, oh man, I went too far. There's nothing to drink here. Could be during the dry season. And you could just not be thinking, be out of ideas, don't know what to drink. You'd have just enough water in those little cups to keep you. Here's some more of these. I'm way down from picking them up. Oh, you gotta watch this. Yeah, you gotta watch those dudes. I hate those. Hate them. Trying to get my spear out, and I remember that I have the. You gotta watch those. Don't get bit by those. Sort of like getting bit by a stingray or some. Okay. These are basically building materials at this point, but it's getting dark, and that's not what we're going to be using it for. We gotta have a spear. Absolute must. Keep that in there. Put that in the weak spear slot. It's 60%. Take that. Take this. Going up. Barely used a shot on that, and it's already come down a little bit. Not gonna waste my spears. I've got 3 of these, so I'm not gonna stop here. I'm gonna go ahead and make another one. And we'll leave the one that I throw down nearby, so I can just run around and pick it up and throw it at another native if they get attacked. Now it's a 63. I got that extra one right there. I'm weighed down because of these bones. Quickly replace the weakest armor. And I mean quickly, because the firestorm, it's night, and probably gonna get attacked. That's the weakest piece. There's this one. Now we're at 59 on bone armor. That was a really nice boost. But the other armor is piss poor, so I'm not gonna leave it like that. I'm gonna try to get my bow and get another cappy.
God, I could use a drink.
You can eat this by itself, but I don't recommend it. I recommend making soup, just like you did with the salad. Pretty good. I wonder if that's the capybara killed, just rotted out. I got lucky. He walked toward me like that. Of course. I used my stone blade for that spear, but I'd rather have a spear than a blade. I'm weighed down. Don't like that, but I have to deal with it. If I get attacked, I'll just throw the bones down and fight. Don't really need these maggots, but I need more liana for the armor. More wood for the fire. They're really overweight anyways. And let's just hope we don't hear a bunch of thrashing about in the leaves, because that's usually being native. Having a fire burn at night for a long period of time usually means natives. The game likes to catch you with your pants down when you're overweight too. Drop that on the ground. Back up. I'll lose a little bit of durability on this because I don't have the... This is 40. That's simple. $63. This is 28. Keep these down here so we know they're good. How many bones we got? 3, so I can make one more. The legs up. 38. 68. Right over here. Leg. I think I threw down 2 bones by the fire. They might still be there. I might have picked them up. There they are. That's what I'm looking for. Right over here real quick. Getting quiet. I don't like that. Could just be using really. Now we're in better shape than we were before we even got attacked by the puma. Still overweight, but feels like a capybara meat, which we're about to cook. Probably make a meat soup of one of these since we have so much meat. It'll cook a lot faster. I could burn my piranha. Ah. If I was gonna travel, this would be the way to go. Because I'm not gonna travel. We're gonna make some capybara soup. Actually, I will be traveling. I'm gonna go ahead and eat one of these. Now look how fast that cooks in meat compared to waiting on the actual meat itself to cook. See, look at that. I told you, when it gets quiet, you gotta watch out. There they are. So if he's there, the others are probably about somewhere. This has got 15 energy, 72 proteins, 22 fats. Wow, it's loaded. And that's one piece of meat made that soup. Bravo. Where's that? Where'd that shell go? There it is. Oh, you would do that, wouldn't you? I was just about to put more sticks on it, but probably for the better. You have all that charcoal. Go ahead and set up another fire lay. I don't think I'm gonna like this. And I think we're gonna go to sleep. Uneventful night, no natives. Half health. We still got 2 sticks we need, but ain't nothing.
God, I'm thirsty.
Health drop the skosh. I don't like that, but we're gonna quickly make up for that. No problem. Just go ahead and eat the big fat meat. It would have gone bad soon anyway. These mushrooms. Should still have some drink to go. I don't want to eat that. Oh, that's the turtle shell. Yeah, I don't want to do that. Well, since we have water here, I'm just gonna go drink that clean water. What the heck was that? Sound like a monkey. I could probably test my aim by trying to hit anything close to water, but I'll leave him alone. And we got a new set of armor, new set of spears. Make it. Okay. Brain's done then. Yeah, I didn't have the long sticks for this. What I may do is set this fire up, leave this stuff here, and go. Because we're max energy, we're not that low on health, and it may be a good opportunity to go ahead and leave. We've got decent armor right now. Maybe time to go ahead and try to get another schematic somewhere. I can show you another part of the jungle. There's some more tobacco over there, but we have 2, so there's no point in bothering with that. Got 6 of these dried leaves on us. We really don't need all that. So that's another thing I'm gonna do. We have enough. I think we're gonna get out of here. I'm gonna go do some more missions. Done on that. These are gonna be good for when we come back. If we're out and about exploring, and we do get tagged by a rattlesnake, we'll use this, and we will come here and one of these. But we may not be able to make it back to this. And what will probably happen is be sleeping on the ground at night. The goal is not to get tagged. I'm going to take 2 of these little bowls. Actually, I'm going to take one bowl just to have water in it. I'm going to go ahead and dunk this. upgrade these loopers. Day's pressing on. I need to leave. We need to get out of here. We're gonna go. There used to be an A-frame tent up there. I think they moved it. The old bamboo tent. I didn't see it when I was up there, so they probably moved it. We've got our fish trap here. We'll eat that when we come back. We should have a frog or something under here. Got another one of those. We'll take that and reset our trap. Next one should be like a mouse. We've caught twice. What did I just do?
Thirsty.
That damn mouse is gonna get me killed. Take the bone infusion. That'll get rid of our food poisoning very quickly. Can always make another one of those. Let's get out of here after we reset the trap, of course. Do I have anything to bait that with? Look at maggots. All this food is going to go to waste, unfortunately. Part of the game. You're going to lose food because you don't have storage, so not a big deal. We're turning it into useful things. We need to... It's probably just going to weigh us down. I'm just going to leave this here. It's going to weigh us down. I'm not going to screw around with more fire and all that. We're going to leave. Kind of wonder how effective arrows are on the big cats. No, spears are not something I want to bet my life to now. But at the same time, one of your most powerful options is if you miss with the bow. Chance of you getting a second shot off is probably pretty slim. Already we got stuff dropping in front of us, so let's go down. So now that I know this area a little bit, I'm going to move a little faster through here. If we need ant head stitches, we know we have a in there. Drink. We don't need everything, we took one of the cups. I think we got 2 left to drink from, 2 cups on us to catch water while we're traveling. We can always drink from that if we need. As an emergency source. We're pretty light, so we can travel quickly. I can run if I need. That flint's still here. We don't need more than those on the ground. I'm probably not gonna pick up sticks as we go, because if we need to start a fire, I'll just cut down a tree. So I'm not going to get the weapon rack. It's going to be something I'll get later when I'm more sure. What I'm going for now is a trap. It's got maggots, so I'm not gonna bother with that. Could grab the bone, but it'll weigh us down. Kinda nervous about this big cat being here. Hopefully he's not respawned. Hopefully he doesn't know we're even here. I heard him from a long way off last time, so I just hope he's not here. This is silly. There's another type of tape here they added, like black and white stripe. We didn't have this before. What's just brown tape here? These are good for your parasites. You get parasites. Now I know this area really well, and I would go over there if I'm not. I know the area enough to know that there's a big cat over there. I'll be going. There's also one up here, which we may run into. Let's hope not. Sometimes there was a rattlesnake that used to spawn right in this area. And this area is one of the other areas that you can kind of use as a makeshift shelter. You can make a fire underneath here. And sometimes you can get water. If you're quick, you can go over there and get a drink. We could go that way, but we're not. We're going to go this way. There's usually a bird-eating tarantula up here. Used to be the strongest bandage in the game. I don't know if it still is. You burn them, turn them to ash, and make a bandage out of it. It used to be right over in here. I used to camp over there where that rock is at. We'll go over there. It's just a bird-eating tarantula. This rock right here, another good spot. You can make a fire underneath. And you can always use this, of course, to protect yourself by going up on top of it. Don't fall, you get scratched, and you get infected and you die. Back on the trail. There shouldn't be any big cats here. Thinking about going to the plain. It's another good beginner area. But there is a big cat over there, I know for a fact. This banana tree. Go ahead and eat on the move. Keep our carbs and fats up. Not raining, so I'm gonna put down a bowl. So where I'm going, there's a trap. One of my favorite traps. I think it's called the... I don't know what it's called, to be honest. I would say killer trap, but I know it's not it. Killer trap's behind drug camp, I think. It'll be somewhere along this pathway. There it is. This is a decent trap. This is a snare trap. Good for catching tapir, but I mean, it's a lot easier to just go on them. Here. There's a lizard. Okay, so here's where it gets tricky. Two different ways to go. Over there is a native camp. You go this way, you can go to the beginner area. Jungle floor is pretty clear, so you can't bump into any rattlesnakes. Be careful where you're going. Now we're on the trail that leads to the beginner area. And this area also has a big cat, so I have to really watch myself here. He's usually right over here too. I'm just gonna hightail it. Hope I don't have to fight. This is a good beginner area. Because these guys are very visible. I'm not really too much about those. The bird nest here, you wouldn't even have to worry about finding tinder. It would already pretty much be there for you. They have the log bed over here. I'll just show you when we get there. I actually recreated this in Gary's mod, this particular area for a screenshot that I made. Just this small little area. So there's a plane crash here. This wasn't actually here before. Neither were these boxes. That was added later. And here's the beginner cave. So you can put bowls of water, or bowls to gather water here. Sometimes you'll get lucky and they'll go through there. It's easier to just place them right here. Place you a couple coconuts right here. And usually they'll give them to you. Right there. Plus you have a bowl to already grab water with. So your fats and water, because there's water in the coconuts. And you have a bed off the ground. And this is, I love this bed, but it's costly to make the materials. So you could stay here for a while, and I think tonight we're going to, because it's 1800. This is also an area where you could make stuff, like, you could put like a building structure right here, and then like a door, and you could basically kind of keep the natives at bay. If you don't stay here too long, you don't have to worry too much about natives. But if you stay here more than a day or two, especially in green hell, they'll come get you, and you're backed into a corner. This is well worth making. Which I don't have wood to make right now, but I'm gonna go get some. And so one of the other things too about this area is you got this little banana tree here. So you got your carbs, your daily carbs are taken care of almost immediately for at least a day or two. And you can even get water from this area, even if you don't have coconut. When it rains, you can come over here and get some. And this right here, they like to spawn these big rocks. And this is how you can make your tools. It used to spawn a lot more rocks. It didn't spawn near as many as it did before, but so we'll upgrade our tools again before we leave. I'm gonna go ahead and set up a fire. Move this. Well, you can't put it too far back in here. In fact, if you're gonna set a fire here, set it right here. Because if you put it over here, it tends to have problems. I don't know why it does. I usually make a stone ring fire here because I spend some time here. You don't have to spend 2 or 3 days. You can spend however long you want. But the point is exploring and moving around. Don't stay in one place too long. I don't need a fire. I'm gonna go ahead. Since I'm gonna go ahead and knock down the tree. I try to find trees specifically for what I'm doing. So if I'm making tools or just need some pieces of wood, I'll cut down smaller trees. Try to save the logs for later. For the big stuff, big building. This area is pretty safe. I've camped here many times. Not just here, but there's an open area around there that I like to. I used to love setting up in. And take these guys right over here. You see, if we get too little energy, even without a fire, we can just go to bed on the log bed. No worms. So I just need small sticks now, and it's easy to get by just grabbing these sticks and harvesting. We didn't need a bunch of small sticks anyway, we needed the larger ones. This one's almost done. So that's done. Got a leaf. One more, we got a leaf. Yeah, it's a little bit more hairy. Encountering cats now. Big cats. So this is at 7%, so you're lucky if it doesn't break. But that's alright. We don't have anything to cook besides maggots. We do have part of palm. And we do have these coconut bowls. We're gonna make some soup. And you think, well, you really don't have anything to make soup with. You do. Lighthearted part of palm. Not in a big bowl. I like to make hard palms in a bigger bowl, but I mean, it doesn't really matter. Actually, if I remember right, you can eat these raw and get around some, maybe even more. I can't. There is a turtle shell in here. Look at that, 40 carbs. So do we even need that? Not really. That could be tomorrow's breakfast. Let that fire burn out. What I'm gonna do is when you're a starter, stack those and then bring them out here. Drink what's inside them. Harvest them and then eat the. You don't have to eat it, but you can. Okay, harvest. I like to cook the coconut. You don't have to. Harvest. The reason why I was telling you this is because the coconuts, don't let them leave there. Just use them because this is why right now. So what I'm doing now is I'm setting up basically a water stop because we'll keep 2 of these on us for while we're traveling. But now you have half the water that you needed. I don't know what's up with these bowls getting this weird stuff on them, but I never did that before. Anyway, yeah, you can just run it here and just sip from the bowls. It's gonna rain anyway, so let it fall. And we got food, coconut flesh. I think you can actually. Don't do that. I'm not thinking straight. Anyway, I'm trying to just cook some coconut, and I'm gonna probably go ahead and cook this egg because it's got 2 days left on it. It might be worth cooking. Actually, if I remember, I think these have more proteins and more fats when they're not cooked, eaten raw. I'm gonna test that theory though. Boiled. Check that out. It extended the life of the egg, so you should probably still get the same stats, it's just not boiled. It's going to last 3 additional days compared to the 1 day that it had. So that's definitely a good food to have. There's not much difference in between cooked coconut though. See? 5 carbs, 10 fats, 2 energy, 2 sanity. 5 carbs, 10 fats. So you don't get the 2 energy and 2 sanity from eating fresh. So to me it's worth it to go ahead and just cook it. If you have time. If you've got other meats to cook, then don't even worry about it. Because for the amount of time it takes to cook, it's probably not enough to eat. Some mouse meat or something. Dog. 130. I'm gonna see if I can bag that lizard. I'm gonna cook him, and then I'm gonna eat him tomorrow for breakfast. Oh wow. I'd like it to be a headshot. I don't think it has to be, but it has to be. Where'd he go? There he is. I missed him. Well, you're on the menu then. If I can hit you. There's no point. Let me grab that arrow. There's other things to eat besides running around like that. The lizard comes back around. I'll get him. If not, I think our fire's going to go ahead and burn out. I wanted to make more efficient use of that fire, but our stats are too low. I'm just gonna go to bed. I'm just thinking ahead of if this is a good idea to go to bed right now. And I could probably get something and cook it before. If this goes out, I may have a hard time. We'll have our hydration taken care of in the morning. You could try taking the tape here. That's a lot of meat to carry. Yeah, he's gone. It'll take another minute or two to catch anything. That's a poison frog. I'm not eating him. So if the tapir comes back, it might be worth it. But he is coming back. Let's try it. So now I've got an arrow to replace. It's not worth it. We're burning too much time. If I would have been able to get him, but bow was so jerky, I think I just didn't have enough energy. Went ahead and let the fire burn out. It's daylight. We'll be able to get some food. We're going to move on anyway. Fire ash. I will probably go ahead and build another one of these. They last a long time. This is going to last even longer. Move this out of the way. I'm going to go ahead and make another fire way for that, and I think I'm going to put some focus on these weapons. Get rid of that weak. And with the new, the old. Here. I did that, right? But we have obsidian, so I want to get my obsidian spear started, but I'm not going to carry that as my primary, even though it's good. Until you've made enough of them, it's really not. So, well, that would be lunch, but he's live. I'm not going to do that. What I'm going to do is eat that egg. Eat that coconut. And we're already good. Now I just need to drink some water. Those water cups will refill. Protein's a little low. I'm going to see if I can bag this lizard. They're just making it painful. Airplane's in the way. Second I jump, he's going around. I don't want to waste too much time here. I don't know what's going on with these projectiles, but they're not hitting where they're supposed to hit. I guess I can't take his whole body. Mouse, calm down. Really. Okay, so we've got 3 arrow shots. I don't know how to that other one. Do I have any feathers? I do. So that's on the menu for today. See. I could probably extend their durability, but there's no point. It's just let's get out of here. I did want to make a obsidian though. And those are gonna weigh us down, so I better go ahead and make that really quick. So I don't know if obsidian goes up like stone spear goes up. I'm gonna find out though. No, 38% versus 60. Make another one. These are really strong spears, but not when you've only made one. 45. So it jumped up quite a bit. So it's 38, 45. I'm gonna stick with what I know. I'm gonna keep this. These are strong, but we'll find more obsidian. I gotta fix this problem. Let's just cooking. Now we gotta hope we don't get eaten by the Puma. I'm in this area. Do we have anything? We don't. So we'll go ahead and take one banana. I'm going to make a new stone blade. Okay. I'm just being cautious now. 35. We only weigh 35. I'm gonna bag this snake. When we get back to normal camp, I'm gonna check the spear skill in the book. Because that may be another reason why I wasn't able to kill those big cats. Spear skill might be too low, so I may need to hunt a lot more to increase that. If I kill him, I think that big cat will probably bounce me along and get him, so I know we got along. We're gonna get out of here. Now if you go back this way, okay, this is tape here. If you go down that trail, down that way, it'll lead you to another native camp. That's part of the walkie challenge. And there's also the bridge that goes to Anaconda Island, which I'm going to visit soon. There's another bird nest here, and then could be a cave up here. Look at that. There's okay. Wait. Look for an egg. Yeah, there's a cave up here, so I'm gonna go in the cave. I'm gonna grab some more obsidian. All these rocks too. I'm gonna take advantage of that real quick. Make some more stronger stone knives. Because I wonder if the stone knife percentage durability has effect on your spear when you make it. If it doesn't make a stronger spear if you have a stronger tip, maybe? 73. Just get crafting skill up is all I'm doing here. 76. Let's make another spear. We're past that there. I'm not gonna be here long. Damn, I was hoping that would just give me the long slope. Whatever the. I am neglecting my bow. I do need to make another bow up, obviously. But I want to get the spears up. We've got the rocks right there, so let's do it. $65. $68. Oh, that's weak spear. So it's going up slower now, a lot slower. Do need a new stone axe. I gotta make one more stone blade before we get out of here. I'll just take that one back, I guess. No point in eating those. I don't see any obsidian. Used to be a. We got a rock right here or something. All I'm doing is looking out for longevity. So let's do. Just keep cranking them out. I should be building other tools, but these are the main ones that I use, so I should be building stone axe and all that stuff, but that'll all come in good time when I'm in a place where I know I'm gonna be for a while. I didn't take that much, so I'm gonna keep that. And looking. Might be more rare than it used to be. Okay, so this is leading us into an area in which you have to have the grappling hook. If I go down there, there's a big cat. Don't remember if he's in this spot. And there's something special you have to do to get into. Oh, it's the grappling hook gun. Is what you need. And so, in order to get to that, oh man, that's I don't think we've been to drug camp yet, so let's go on down here. So we're actually just up the hill from the river that leads to drug camp in Jaguar territory, so have to be really careful here. If there's a capybara, it might be worth taking him and then making a set of bone armor to increase our bone armor. We've got meat. Let's just leave him alone. We've got arrows, so let's just leave him alone. 2 arrows? 2 feathers? Might be worth doing that to make some stronger arrows. I don't want to be over here in this area at night. I want to get the hell out of here. I think we're gonna head on back to fish camp. I'll make the trek to what is that? Mushroom. We have a banana, I don't think we need that. Proteins are getting a little low. Oh, this stuff, this white stuff, this is resin you can use to make a torch in the night. Not that you really need one, but you could use one. If I remember right, and I hope I do, this little path here would lead around to the big native village. That's also Jaguar territory over there. I'm gonna get the hell out of here. You gotta watch out for those little spiders. Trying to keep the health high, so if we do get attacked by anything, probably shouldn't pick up sticks. We should wait till we get back. Yeah, if we do get attacked by anything, have a decent chance of surviving, but the area that I'm about to go through, there's like a 60% chance we're gonna run into a jaguar, but I want to go get the water filter schematic, so that's where we're going. I clearly have not. There it is. So, Jaguar likes this territory. He likes on this pathway. And going toward drug camp is a big gamble. But we're gonna go. If I survive, I really hope to. Gotta go to Anaconda Island. Not super likely he'll be over here, but sometimes he is. Mainly he's further over that way. Usually when I run into him, he's over that way. No, he's not here this time, and that's just really good. So there's a rusty machete you can use. It's just gonna weigh you down. There's no point. You can cut everything down with a few backs. But this pot is well worth it. Well worth it. Now, you can always find more coconuts. But for the meantime, these are going on the ground. And I got another water stop. This is what I was looking for here. Water collector. It's essentially the same thing. I'm just running around grabbing different stuff. I don't really remember exactly what's out there. I know there's a cave out there. I think in order to get to the airfield, you have to go through, Anaconda Island. You have to go through that area. And there was a big cat by Anaconda Island. I did see something about them adding an albino alligator. I've never seen one. That's something that they added that I don't know anything about. First aid box. That's new. You don't really need painkillers. They're just a good source of getting rid of food poisoning. Don't need that. Okay. So proteins are basically nothing.
I need to rest.
And I'm pretty tired, so I'm gonna hit the 8.
God, I could use a drink.
And now he's thirsty. I should have left that pot out he came from, but I wanted to pick it up because I was gonna leave, but it's alright. Usually the jaguar won't come up here unless he sees me. So I'm gonna do eat whatever food I have. Get my health as high as I possibly can. There's no point in starting a fire. I got 2 minutes left on these meats. I'm not sure what's going down with little meats anyway. Yeah, it's a waste, but so if I wanted to, I could crack this coconut, crack those two, and lay them down by the other ones. But we're not doing all that. I'm going home. If I wanted to, I could go over that way to go home. I might do that. Could go this way. But I'm not going to do that either. I'm going to go the way that I know. So, that way leads over to Okay, that's a peccary. Sometimes you get unlucky and he pounces you on this path. Not a good day when that happens to you, but you notice I don't sprint a lot to conserve energy. I'll have a lot more energy that way. 2 sanities, nothing. Let's get out of Jaguar before we... So we can see that he's... The watch is just saying, hey, you need to go sleep. You're gonna get insomnia. Not a big deal. Our proteins are kaput, so we can't get our health much higher than that. Unless we eat one of these puppies.
No, bad idea.
I'm gonna quickly run through here and hope we don't get big cat attacks. This is big cat. I think those little orange fruit only provide like hydration and carbs. Carbs are basically max right now, so it's good. So we got more things. Got more schematics and we're in a pretty good area. So we're back at fish camp. I'm gonna take care of a few things, and then I think I'm gonna end the stream there. And next time, he's over there just walking. I don't know what he's doing. I want to get some more armor going and stuff. See, I built that fire there. I wanted to do that.
So... Bitch!
Start that fire. And now we have a metal pot, which I don't like leaving on a normal fire like this, but it is a stone ring, so it'll be alright. Pick up those 2 sticks. We just got a shit ton of mushrooms. A lot of fat, so we mainly need protein, so I'm gonna go grab a... I don't remember fish what protein. Not a discus, I didn't do shit. I want to kill our little friend. What did we get? A lot of spoiled meat, but I got a K-tone. Won't give us a lot, but we'll give us something. Cane toad soup it is. Here we go. No, I'm just playing. We're gonna use this is a big one. You get 2 or 3 sips out of this, where you only get 1 or 2 of these. 1 for these. What happened to my 2 cups? Oh, I think I dropped them. That's right. I dropped them. more important to have this. I dropped them into the drug camp. So this is 30, so we get the. So, let's see here. One toad meat gives gonna give us a lot. We're making a big soup with them. 16, 14. Mostly hydration. I don't remember what fish does. We're gonna make a fish soup. We need a little more hydration than that. This pot right here would be where you put cassava in. It did give us some proteins. 1 energy. Viscous fish isn't really where it's at. I got 2 drinks out of that, so gave us something. It's better than nothing. From a cane soda and a discus fish, we got that. All because we had a big pot. That's good. That's a good deal. Sometimes I just eat these to get them out of my inventory. Taking up all that room and all the extra weight. Just a little bite of carbs is all that is. But these are, I picked these because these are energy mushroom. You're getting energy, you're getting health. They're a little low in fat. You can name item. What? Two days. Let's go name them. Doesn't matter which. These last a long time. And that bird that keeps landing, he doesn't know it yet, but he's gonna be mine. Like this guy, he's landing above our rock. Practice a little bit with the bow shot. Boy, that bow sway is crazy, man. It used to never be like that. At least we won't lose our arrow if we shoot this guy. Yeah. So you can bait these, but they're gonna catch fish anyway. You don't really need to bait them. Let's see. What did we catch with our new? Oh, I didn't reset it yet. So traps are okay. They're a good passive way of. I hope we got some bones over there, because otherwise I'm gonna be throwing up from that. Why is this mouse doing this to me? Hey, 6 food poisoning. I'm not feeling very well. I'm not gonna risk my life on it either. That doesn't cure food poisoning. So we got no miracle free and we got no bone here. Nice. Oh, this is great.
God, I'm thirsty.
Yeah, well, a waste, but whatever. So, we're gonna go make. I'm gonna be sick for a while, but not that long. I'm gonna cure it. I have to get some bones over there to do it. Because it should get killed. Probably try to throw up when I make the shot. I guess I'm guessing. I don't know this for sure, but I'm thinking bow sway probably gets way less when you get your bow skill up. Can't really shoot him behind those rubber tree plants. Let's see. I am gonna go ahead and make some more arrows and after I killed that bird. Better to have durable arrows that you can fire more than once without them breaking. Oh, you know what? We're overlaid anyway. Let's have it.
I need a rest.
I know you do. We all do. Okay, because he's sick, he's losing energy faster. He's using sprint and burst. I'll get back to that bed and lay down for a minute. Let's get up and make some I'm trying to remember in my mind how to get back to Anaconda Island. I know it's over there where we were at. Remember I told you about that bird? He's getting it. Let's rest for a minute or two. Can't rest very long, so I can't let my fire go out. But I don't want to get attacked by natives overnight either. So. Okay, I gotta make some bone brew pronto. Let that bone go. I'm gonna make some new armor as soon as I get rid of this. You see what I'm talking about with this mouse? Like, oh my god. That mouse is going to get killed. I'm gonna have to probably plug in my other logic tech because this is. It's just gotten where it doesn't want to properly click and hold. It holds and shifts down or does some stupid crap. Trying again. You don't want this to happen to you in green hell. Seconds to make the difference between life and death. That's food poison done. I'm gonna go lay down. I could probably get a little bit of energy from that soup, but it's not worth it. I'm just gonna lay down for a minute. Didn't really want to lay down until it's dark because the natives are probably gonna attack. But get this meat on the fire. So on this, go ahead and drink that. Remove these little shells off the fire. Just so I can get this meat all cooked. It'll be worth it. So just use these to collect water right now. We got on these. Just fill up pot rooms. This is where you would use the cooking set, the grill rack. But I'm kind of expecting to get attacked. Go ahead and make some arrows. I'm gonna make a whole nother stack. What I'm gonna do. I actually got 3 small stacks. I guess I'm gonna get 2. I remember when we didn't have this either. Got 1 there, so that'll increase my odds of surviving if I got 10 shots instead of 5. It's just gonna take up more room in my bag. Which I might have to give up, but these are done. It's always nice to have that. As this one gets done cooking, I'm gonna eat it. That'll increase my health a little bit. See that? I meant to just click it, eat it, but the drop down didn't even go, just instantly ate it. So that's my mouse doing that. I'm overweight now because I added those arrows, but some meat. Go ahead and eat 1 meat. I still want to cook those macaw. I'm gonna restart the fire, I think, but 18 hours, so got good health, got good energy, and it is midnight, so alright.
Thirsty.
Yeah. There's always something, isn't there? We won't have everything we need, but just walking in the wood, it sounds like people are running. So something else I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take that for sure, but I'm gonna take I don't have any more. I may not. What is weighing me down so bad? Kind of scared you to click this. I won't actually eat it. Harvest it. So got 9 minutes. Okay, that one's not bad. No point. I'm not gonna start a fire for that little more coffee. I got feathers from me, so I'm getting a good bit of maggots. There's no reason to throw that many maggots on me. I'll just use them for bait. And
God, I could use a drink.
this guy not feel his wheels, man. So this could be soups, but let's just go ahead and drink. You notice the Bidens. It's a lot easier for me to carry this than to carry those because they seem to be a lot more weight. I carry all of it together. I'll go overweight pretty quick. Don't throw this down. There's no point in carrying it. It's gonna go in the pack. See that mouse head. I could cook some of those maggots too if I want. Need a little bit more carbs. We'll grab a banana. That one's gone. I got this over here though. Alright. We're back to max on everything, so back to the grind. We got to up our armor for sure. Making tools is one thing, but we definitely got to up our armor. We're looking good. We're in the 70s now. Bow's a little shabby. I don't like that. But it's lasting, so. I don't think we actually got. Yeah, we do. We got regular bandages, so there's no point. We don't need all this charcoal carrying on us, but the reason why I'm carrying it is because when I do build a mud thing, we'll need that charcoal anyway. I got a lot of charcoal. 17 pieces. Wow. We got 11 arrows. I want 10. 2 stacks. Let's check the durability on these arrows. This is 68. I don't want to throw them on the ground. Get rid of these. Down with one blade. And we're 70% on the spear. Nice. Okay, I'm just gonna ditch that bow and make it a... Shouldn't abandon any skill. I should keep all of them up to par. I'd rather a 70 bow. Let's go ahead and just go cut down a tree. I ain't gonna take that much materials. There's no point in having a low bow with good spears. Every point is a weak point. This is what I was looking for right here. These way more, but They're cool. Spiders. Where'd that go? Where the heck did that go? So right there, hand drill. So this is a little bit better of a drill than this. A little bit better than that. Weight wise, probably better for this, but I like to have options for fire. So 40.1, 39.4, 39.2. So it's only 0.2 lighter for the nut. We have freaking 9 magazines. Let's see what we caught in there. King Toad. So that's going to be energy. We need to eventually pull him up from under there. I'm going to set up another one of those traps. Because if you have 2 cane toads for a soup, especially in the night, that's better than 1 cane toad. So, what are you doing? I mean, yeah, you can hunt cane toad, but I mean, if all you gotta do is set a trap, that's where it's at, right? There. That stone just disappeared. Just disappeared. It's right here. When we first start, I recommend you make traps. They're not going to be that much of a big help to you, but they're definitely going to be a help. And so it's worth it. Worth it to me. Okay. Nope. A little bit of bait. Bam. And I've got 2 cane toad traps. You can literally just stay here and just look for days, man. What is the weakest armor that we have? Yeah, that doesn't make any sense. I did that. I'm just gonna throw these traps down. I think they're gonna go away. I got 17 of them. I can carry 17 traps out. It'd be cool if I was making mud stuff, but I'm not. So there's no point in having all this crap on me. Look how light I'm getting now. Keep the 3 in case I want to make a water filter. But I think you need 7 for the mud water filter, and then you make that soon because the wet season's ending soon, really soon. I don't need 4 of these, and actually, what I was gonna do, I'll move stack. No, you can destroy stack, can't move stack. Diabetes. Okay. Whatever. Now that I got room here, I want to check the durability on these arrows. What did it say? 82, 84, 80. These must be the new ones I made. 77, 74, 76, 68, 64, and 48. These three need to go. Let me get rid of these. 1, 2, 3, 59, 8, 2. You are the weakest link. Goodbye. 78. What I was gonna do was leave supplies here. This is for emergencies, so I don't want just this. I want this here too, and I also want one of these at least. And since we keep finding bird nests everywhere, maybe one of these. Just leave it on the ground right there. So, emergency fire, done. And sometimes you will have an emergency fire. And, if you're in the situation where you need a fire fast, you know, there's energy. That's where that bone brew would come in. I used it, and I haven't made another one, which is going to be a fatal mistake. I don't know. Those honors that I already threw away aren't there anymore. Water's back. Range, so good. See if I can get rid of some more carbs. So, those 4 arrows are going to go. They'll stay there, fire or whatever for now, but I'm going to replace those real quick. I want good, strong equipment. When you guys play this game, play it slow. Like, think long term. Like, is it worth going out and taking a risk to catch a jaguar? It's gonna destroy all the time that you spent making stuff. Is it worth it? Do you have the ability to go out without getting hammered by a jaguar? By the way, I don't say jaguar, I say jaguar. Need 4. We need 4, but I made it. We need 4. Is I have the sticks to do it. These are in 80. I think we'll be fine for these. But we'll save these just in case some arrows will have some to make more with. These probably need to move down, but I was fine. Now we got plenty of room to make armor. And that's what we're gonna see armor. Really don't want to do that without the fire going because then we can't burn the cappy, but at the same time, these guys. Gotta make that other bow. You see how little mistakes when you're talking, thinking, and think ahead of stuff, you can easily forget what you were doing. So I was going to make another bow. I threw that bow down and would have had plenty of arrows and no bow. Would have been no good. 63, we'll throw that down. That should put us in the 70s. Nope, close. I'd like to be in the 80s, but it's going to be a slow climb, so... Probably need small sticks now. I could make a small stick holder. It's kind of a waste. There's not really point in doing that. I think you actually have to have the schematic for it too. I don't know if I have that by default or not. I'm just continuously gathering it on it. So Leona, by the way, if y'all don't know, you can check out a video of Ray Mears. Ray Mears actually used Leona as rope. It's a pretty good jungle rope. He set up his lean-to when he was in the Amazon with it. One of their devs, or one of the people from their studios, PPGR, actually visited the Amazon rainforest during the creation of this game. He posted some pictures of them going there. So we got this. The weapon rack will let you hang weapons on it without them deteriorating. Got strong arrows, got strong tools, and we've got mediocre armor. So I'd like to get that armor up. So I'm going to get another copy. And I may start working on the armadillo armor next. And then once I've done armadillo, then I'll probably do metal armor after I start making mud molds and stuff. Man, it's been a long time. It's kind of nice to play this game again. Even though I kind of had a nice warm welcome from the Jaguar when I came back. Now this is something interesting too, look here. The animal spawns have changed. You can't just farm Cappy for armor. So I'll have to be crafty. And get Cappy from somewhere. While also being careful not to get attacked by a Jaguar. Where'd he go? Oh, that is him. He's right there. This is how you become Jaguar bait. Or targeted by natives, I can say. If you move a lot, they're not going to spawn natives on you as much because the natives kind of don't know where you're at. But at one point in Green Hill, I remember, like, you couldn't go anywhere without them spawning, like, a whole group of, like, 5 guys. You hear them singing. There wasn't no sneaking by them. But that was when the Bosway wasn't a thing. You could literally just snipe them with a bow. Pretty quick, easy. I'm gonna start working on getting my bamboo bow still up. I prefer a bamboo bow for wood bow. It's a full-on stick. Means we can get a fire going. But I probably won't do one tonight. I'll probably just go back and go to sleep and start a fire tomorrow. Should have good enough cappy. We should be good for a couple hours. And we're only sleep for 8, so wake up in the morning. After I set my fire, I get all this. We still have this. I'm gonna go ahead and eat it. A little bit of energy for tomorrow. Not worried about that little parasite. I'm not sure about that. Where's the bulb? It would do that. These little parasites ain't nothing. Hopefully the natives don't run up on me in the middle of the dark. See, I made a mistake. We passed fish camp. Gotta be really careful. I knew something didn't add up there. Take a minute. I think we ate 2 on that. Take those. That's what you don't want. Not worry about that little parasite because we can easily cure it. Stay quiet. Do not like how quiet it is. Okay. That's one thing off the list. We'll put our bowls back on the fire for tomorrow. Actually, I shouldn't have done that because I need those spots for cooking the meat tomorrow. I'm not going to worry about that, but I am going to go ahead and make the armor. I do not trust this. 78, 68. Okay. Hopefully a native listening. I think we're on like day 10 or 12 now.
Thirsty.
He just wakes up all angry. There. Okay, this is a good saving point. 8 a.m. I'll probably end up making the fire and doing my cooking. Got all this meat on me. So I'm going to do that in the next one. What are we on? Day 4. This will be, let's save properly, day 11. That's pretty close. Not bad. Got some schematics. Got some things done. Let's see. Okay, well, if you watch this far, thanks for watching. Peace.